नमस्कार साथीहरु, वेलकम अल अफ यु टु माई च्यानल द्याट इज द फाइनेन्स गुरु पवन कुमार झा। आजको होल डिस्कसनमा हामी चाहिँ अब नेपाल एकाउन्टिङ स्ट्यान्डर्ड 15 भनौँ या इन्डियन एकाउन्टिङ स्ट्यान्डर्ड 116 त्यस्तै फाइनेन्सियल एकाउन्टिङ भन्ने कोर्स या एसएससी, सिए, एमबिए, बिबिए अनर्स अफ काठमाडौँ युनिभर्सिटी स्कुल अफ म्यानेजमेन्ट द्याट इज आवर बिजनेस स्कुल, त्यस्तै इन्टरनेसनल फाइनेन्सियल रिपोर्टिङ 16 and the lease is what about the financial reporting course that is F7 of SCCA. So first of all, let me clarify about what we know about the lease itself. Lease भनेको चाहिँ that is a long term financing source भन्न सक्छौं, which could be operating lease, and next one is the financial capital lease. You can say that operating lease भनेको that is a cancelable भन्न सक्छौं, which is just for short period of time, which is also known as the off balance sheet financing. Since we are not going to report in the balance sheet, rather हामीले के गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ भने notes to the financial statement we could explain it. While at the case of we say that capital lease को लागि चाहिँ तपाईले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने as per general accepted accounting principle, these criteria मध्ये एउटा मिट भयो भने we can say that that is the capital lease or the financial lease. First one भनेको that is the ownership of the assets transfer to the lessee at the end of the lease term. First point. Second भनेको बुझ्नु पर्यो कि तपाईहरुले चाहिँ lease contain the options to purchase the assets at the bargain price. Okay. Now what about the C number? C number भनेको the lease term is equals to or the greater than 75% of the economic life of the asset. So economic life भनेको चाहिँ overall life of the asset भन्दा के हुनु पर्यो भने greater than or equals to 75%. If that is the, let's say the 10 years छ भने हाम्रो 7.5% कम से कम हुनु पर्यो. And the last point is that present value of the lease payment भनेको चाहिँ 90% or more than lease asset fair market value हुन सक्नु पर्यो फेरि. Okay. Now let me clarify about the example, that is the in this case कि हामीसँग छ कि annual lease payment 10,000 payable in advance from January 1st 2021. Okay, that is the $10,000. While lease period भनेको I assume that this is the 6-year period. Borrowing rate we see that 10%. But this case is different in that of भनौँ न not having the corporate tax. तर यहाँ हामी कहाँ के छ भने we have given tax rate. Okay, so tax rate छ भने and its useful life of the asset is 15 years, I assume it. Now first question भनेको के छ भने what would be the present value of the advance lease payment? If lease payment at the beginning of the month या year भयो भने we can say that that is the advance lease payment. Otherwise usually we say that if nothing is mentioned in the exam, then we say that lease payment भनेको at the end of the अब year भइराछ भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्यो. Okay, now second question भनेको what about the how we prepare the amortization schedule from the commencement date. Lease amortization schedule बनाउनु पर्यो as per the IFRS 16. Yeah, we can say that Nepal accounting standard 15. Okay, now C number is about using a straight line approach, straight line methods. What would be your depreciations? D is that is the net asset value for each period, जसलाई हामीले book value या carrying value पनि भन्न सक्छौं. And the lastly that is the for December 2022 मा चाहिँ how would the lessee record the journal entry for the lease payment भनेको मतलब that means accounting treatment we are talking about, we will assume the further calculation too. Okay, अब now हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने you are given the this is the case of advance lease payment as I explained earlier कि यदि हामीले lease payment beginning मै तिरिरहेको छौं भने that is the advance. So since we are given the tax rate छ भने पहिला त हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने lease payment is 10,000 छ while tax rate is 40%, I assume it. So you have to find after tax lease payment. Okay, after tax lease payment भनिसकेपछि we have a lease is 10,000 into 1 minus 0.4 भन्ने बित्तिकै 0.4 भनौं. So this is 6,000. Okay, so what about the case of after tax discount rate जसलाई हामीले अब भनौं न इन्ट्रेस्ट रेट दिइराछ. So after tax discount rate पनि हामीले त्यही गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, that is the 10% into 1 minus 0.4, that is the tax. So this will be 6%. अब के गर्नु पर्यो भने हामीले since your lease payment is the case of annuity, okay, so simply you would have option of you can take the reference of annuity table या हामीले manually calculate गर्न सक्छौं. So first of all हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने PVIF 10% 1 minus T we already calculated, otherwise we could use here 6%, comma, since this is the case of advance lease payment, so our life of the भनौं न हाम्रो लीज पिरियड इज 6 इयर्स छ भने 6 minus 1 that is the 5 year case. So 1 by 1 plus I को power n गर्यो भने that is the PVIF factor value, okay. Now what about the PVIF हामीले चाहिने भनेको यो हो. So PVIF present value interest factor annuity भन्ने बित्तिकै 10% भनेको बित्तिकै 6% को 5 year को हेर्नु पर्यो. So this will be when you solve it this question, अब भनौं न हामीले I will show you this calculation, यो भन्ने बित्तिकै 1 minus PVIF divided by हाम्रो कति छ त rate interest rate after tax 0.06. okay, so this is 4.2124 हामी directly by looking at the PVIF table हामीले यही भ्यालु लगभग आउने हो. okay, अब यो क्वेशन के आयो भने this is the case of present value of the lease payment, you find it. Now how the lessee would record the asset and liability on the balance sheet on this commencement date, okay, so lease asset would be how much, अब lease asset पहिला निकाल्नु पर्यो. so lease asset भनिसकेपछि we are talking about present value of the lease payment after tax, okay, so present value of the lease payment for after tax case तपाईले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने first of all we have a equation is that beginning lease payment हामीले तिरेर हुन्छौं plus again lease payment into that is the PVI of A 6%, that is the 5 year को गरे भने this is the case, okay. So our total कति आयो भने 31,274.183. so how the lessee would record the journal entry for this one, so this is the okay यसलाई हटाइदिउँ, I don't need it, okay. That means how we record this journal entry for this one, this is simply lease assets, this is debit and this is we can say that credit. So lease asset would be how much, 31,274.183 approximately हामी चाहिँ भन्न सक्छौं कि या this is 31,274 and the credit would be the lease liability, okay. so this is 31,274.183, okay. so this way हामीले record गर्न सक्छौं कि lessee would record this journal entry at the time of that means commencement of lease भन्न सक्छौं, okay. now what about the case of how we prepare the lease amortization schedule and the depreciation expenses and net asset value, that means B, C, D we could solve these questions by preparing this table like B, C and D, okay. low अब यसलाई हामीले solve गर्दाखेरि okay, so that is the case अब that is the zero period भनेको मतलब that is January 1st 2021, this is 1 2 3 4 5 year both, this is including this is a 6 year. so lease payment after tax I'm talking about, this is the lease payment after tax, so we already calculated this is the 6,000, okay. each year we have a 6,000 राख्दियौ because of being annuity, that is the basic reason हामीले के गर्नु पर्यो त PVIFA present value interest factor of annuity ले multiply गर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. okay, this is the that means 6 years को life हो, beginning मा payment हुँदाखेरि हामीले यहाँ राख्नु पर्यो. okay, what about the case कि हाम्रो present value of the lease payment कति थियो त 31,274.183 मैले यहाँ नोट गरेको छु, okay. अब के गर्नु पर्यो हाम्रो त, अब that is interest expenses beginning मा हुँदैन फेरि. so reduction of the lease भनेको चाहिँ के हुन्छ त, we have a equation lease payment equals to interest expenses plus reduction of the lease obligation, यानी this minus यो गर्यो भने हाम्रो यो भ्यालु आइ नै हाल्छ 6,000. so what would be our remaining lease balance, यहाँबाट this value minus यो घटाइदियो भने this is our remaining lease balance आइहाल्यो फेरि, okay. अब जाउँ हामी चाहिँ what about the case of, अब भनौं न this is the case of अब फर्स्ट इयर के केस आफ्टर दिस इयर अब भनौँ न वी आर टकिङ अबाउट एडभान्स लिज पेमेन्ट केस सो इन्ट्रेस्ट एक्सपेन्सेस भन्ने बित्तिकै this remaining lease liability we can say that this into 0.06 after tax. So this is the case. Now if you drag it you will get it. अब यो भ्यालु भन्नेको मतलब I will show you यो भ्यालुबाट हामीले यो घटाइदियो भने that will provide you remaining lease obligation. Okay. Now what about the interest expenses again? So if you just drag it friends त्यो भन्नु नै कस्तो छ भने this is simply this value into 6% आइहाल्छ फेरि. Now when you drag it you automatically Excel will calculate the same. Similarly I will do the same. Yeah, so again I'm doing the same process. Okay, so this is the case. Okay, now what about this case? Okay, अब हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने साथीहरु चाहिँ you have to be careful while calculating since in exam you can't use the Excel, so manually you have to solve this question. Okay, this is the case. So this is the okay. Now what about the remaining balance? Okay, manually when we do it friends तपाईले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने यो this possible हुन पनि सक्छ or नहुन पनि सक्छ, something value may be there. So automatically यो जति balance छ हामीले यो यहाँ राख्दिनु पर्यो. Okay, so trend you can see here, that is the interest expenses keep on decreasing, lease payment is constant each year, while reduction of the lease obligation भनेको के भइराछ भने increase हुँदै गइराछ, while remaining lease obligation भनेको lastly हाम्रो के हुन्छ भने that will be 0 हुनै पर्छ. Now what about the case of how we find the depreciation? So depreciation भन्दाखेरि simply we can say that present value of the lease payment, this value divided by once you multiply with its life. That's a term of the lease I'm talking about, term of lease, that is 6 years. So each year that will be the same because of using the straight line approach. Okay, now what about the accumulated depreciation? That is similar to your cumulative frequency as we do in a stat. Okay, so this is the case. This is again this plus this, yeah, this plus this way we could find it. Okay, now what about the net asset value? Yeah, we can say that that is the book value, yeah, carrying value, we can say that. So net asset value for in this case how we find it? Net asset value, so this value, present value of the lease payment minus accumulated one. Okay, then what about the next case? If you are using, remember when you are using the constantly one value for all sale, then we have a wonderful applications that we can use the dollar function also. Yeah, or I mean simply अब भनौँ न this value बाट हामीले accumulated घटाउँदै जाने हो फेरि. We do the same process. Okay, so this value lease assets minus accumulated. Okay, so again present value of the lease payment minus this. Okay, what about the case? Present value of the lease payment minus this. Okay, lastly present value of the lease payment minus this. So यो भनेको लास्टली के हुनु पर्छ त नेट एसेट भ्यालु दैट मस्ट बी 0, त्यो तपाईले नोट गर्नु पर्यो साथीहरु चाहिँ. ओके, अब क्वेशन के आयो भने चाहिँ what about the case we already discussed about the initial journal entry, how the lessee would record it. Now at the same time अब हामीले journal entry at the end of first year को छ भने, so that is the 12/31/2021 को छ भने, look at the case first year को case. So our lease liability 4483. So lease liability first year को case, yeah, this is the reduction of the lease liability 4483549. Okay, ठीक छ. Similarly what about the depreciations? Each year depreciation को value राख्दिने, that is the this is the value we already calculated 5212.364. okay, then what about the interest expenses? Interest expenses भनेको 5212 we already calculated in your amortization schedule. Okay, so interest expenses, look at the case. हाम्रो इन्ट्रेस्ट एक्सपेन्सेस कति छ त ओके दैट इज द केस इन्ट्रेस्ट भनेको कति चाहियो हाम्रो चाहिँ we are talking about 21 को केस so interest expenses 1516 so this is the 1516.451 okay so what about the case of this cash भन्ने बित्तिकै this is the simply after tax lease payment and accumulated depreciation भनेको this is the same 5212 similarly हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने डेबिट इक्वल्स टु क्रेडिट चाहिँ हुनु पर्यो फ्रेन्ड्स ओके ल यसलाई हामी कपी पेस्ट गर्दियौँ ओके नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द केस अफ ब्यालेन्स सिट रिपोर्टिङ पार्ट सो ब्यालेन्स सिट रिपोर्ट गर्दाखेरि फ्रेन्ड्स हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने your base calculation is all about understanding the given informations then you are going to report it in balance sheet how it would be reporting okay कसरी रिपोर्ट गर्न सक्छौं त so lease asset is simply 31,274.183 this is simply present value of the lease payment at this date I am talking about okay at the end of the 1 year 2021 को भयो भने के हुन्छ त हाम्रो okay so accumulated depreciation is that is the 10,000 हेर्दाखेरि 1 year छ friends हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने this is the case of advance payment okay so we also adjust the same from the zero beginning period so that is the case our net asset value भनेको 20,849 okay ल this is the case net asset value that is also known as the we can say that yeah that is the we can say that book value or you can say that the carrying value while taking mainly capital budgeting decisions even we could link this concept which is the case of the property plant and equipment while the lease payable is 4752 what about the lease payable so lease payable is case that is the case of 47 what is our lease okay this is the case 4752 so that means the question is about this is the case so this is our lease short term liability that we can say that okay current liabilities 5712 and this is the long term we can say that okay this is the long term so that is the case this is the 16,038.072 friends okay so this way I mean to say that we understand the things and we could solve these questions so before solving the question friends हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने you have to organize the given informations spend your few minutes time to understand the questions note the given information then you can move according to given question friends यही भन्दै म आजको कन्टेन्ट यही कन्क्लुड गरे साथीहरु चाहिँ यदि आजको कन्टेन्ट तपाईलाई मन परेछ भने प्लिज लाइक पनि गर्नु होला र मेरो च्यानल दैट इज द फाइनान्स गुरु पवन कुमार झाले सब्स्क्राइब पनि गरौँ थ्यांक यू all of you for watching this video please take care all of you thank you